Hebrews 12:14, make sure to make peace with every man and be holy. Without holiness, no man shall see the Lord. When I read that, I said, okay, what is holiness? What does it mean to you? He loved the sinner, but he hated sin. So my thing is, I say, okay, holiness to me set apart, to be separated from sin, and to be holy to God. So that's where I got holiness or hell, because it's holiness or literal hell. My pastor, Bishop Lawrence M. Wooten, Sr., he always says and addresses, he said, I want you all to hold up your Bible. And he holds up our Bible, and we hold up our Bible, and he said, what's on the front of the Bible? It says, holy. You know, he said, turn it around. What's on the back of there? Nothing. You know, so it's either holiness, holy, live holy, or it's nothing. That's where I got that from.
Holiness is not just an action word, but it's also it's a lifestyle. And the Bible clearly speaks of change, and everybody have to do it. I mean, if you intend on making it into heaven, then we have to change certain things about us, personalities, lifestyle, and do business a different way.
So, tell me, who is your target audience? Is it Christians? Is it unsaved people?
God has blessings with your name on it.
It's not just for the church. I'm going out to make disciples, Matthew chapter 28, starting at 16 verse, when Jesus was talking to his disciples. We know the story. So Jesus was a friend, as the truth said once. He was a friend of the sinner. He is friends with the sinner, but he's not friends with the system. And we know the system now is, okay, wrong is right and right is wrong. Some of the friends that I have, man, at work, I'm friends with drug dealers, D-boys, the same thing. Those that are, running the streets, smoking weed, sipping syrup, lean, so I'm talking with these guys. I'm addressing them, man, I'm reaching them. Jesus said that it's not the well that need a doctor, it's the sick. Like when the verse get in, it could be more of the drums, the drums and the bass.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Right. So you could bring me in like 40 seconds into the track. You gotta be willing to listen to the voice of God. Like when I walk into different venues, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the people, I say, okay, God, deal with me. And God's giving me the gift. So I'm like, okay, I'm seeing this older crowd there. So I'm not gonna go in there and do hardcore 1999 hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And because they're gonna be looking at me like, oh, okay. Not saying that God cannot still work, but just being smart. I'm like, okay, and that type of crowd, I'm like, okay, I'll do something like Listen Baby then.
I've been in your shoes, yeah, I feel your pain. You wanna hide behind a mask like your name was Kane. You been smoking and drinking, release the pain. I know you lost your mother, but I know you're young, and you need your mother. I know you wish this was a dream, girl, Danny Glover. You feel you lost your best friend, girl, find another. I'm here to tell you about the Savior, I know he loves you. He's always with you, you're never alone. He's the big of a broken heart, he's never wrong. So baby girl, as you're going through these growing pains, don't forget he's there, so call on his name. Let me go. I said, why don't you, sister, why don't you? Yeah, sister, we have to listen.
And I grew up the late 80s, baby, grew up in the 90s. So hip hop at that time was like, it captivated me, it mesmerized me, and I grew up under listening to Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Like, I'm giving hip hop something they didn't give me. Thinking it was cool to, smoke weed and, all the stuff that I tried to do, But one thing hip hop never told me was like, hey, you need Jesus Christ in your life. So my thing is, through the form of hip hop, I make disciples, man.
Yeah, because we call ourselves Christians. We come out from, we're Christ-like. And that's our desire to do the things and to be the example or live according to the example of Christ. It's got to take holiness. It's got to take a change in the whole lifestyle.
And y'all heard it from Pastor Avery Kim Sr. I thank you for not just being a pastor and mentor, but he is my father. Thank God, because of him, I'm here. He's the reason I'm here. Hip hop is hip hop, but we're bringing, like I said before, we're bringing Jesus to hip hop. So a lot of these other artists, it's like my goal, and a lot of people may hate me for saying this, but my goal is to one day, through Jesus Christ, man, to sit down with them guys and tell them about Jesus. It's always going to be modern day Pharisees that's going to say, why is Avery Kemp with Wiz Khalifa, or why is Avery Kemp with T.I.? What is he doing with Ludacris? Guys like that. These guys talk about sex, drugs, money. And my thing is like, I'm doing what through Jesus Christ, what Jesus did. I'm hanging with the sinners and the tax collectors. I'm out to reach the lost, man. Yeah, man, as y'all can see, man, I just want to talk a little bit about family, man, being a family man, being a husband, being a father, having children, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing sent from God, man, and just being the king that God created me to be in my household, and being a father figure, and actually glorifying God at the same time, doing it all at the same time, telling my children, my boys, I have 4 boys and have a child on the way. What's going on, man? And which we're praying that it'll be a girl. You see my wife and all that. So I just wanted to show you all, let you know that just having kids don't make you a father. Don't make you a man, just to have children, but it's taking care of them children the right way, the godly way to do things. So I just want to leave y'all on a note to say that God is always awesome. And God has been a blessing to me. It's more than just putting a red band on your finger. It's following Christ. And God bless you all. Holiness of hell. Thanks for traveling with me.